What's up, everybody? Welcome to Module 6. This is stress management. Um, this is your final chapter for course. You made it. And I'm going to go over the assignments as well as some of the material for the chapter with you all and some important information about your personal fitness plan that's worth 10% of your overall grade. So let's get started. So as always, you got the chapter reading, PowerPoint slides, and the study guide available up here. Your first assignment, you're going to, so this chapter is all about stress, and stress affects your health and wellness. And I want you, for this assignment, we all experience stress. It's inevitable. It's going to happen one way or another, sometime or another. It's inevitable. So for this assignment, I want you to create a top 7 list of things that stress you out as a student. You can say, just some examples, taking exams. Maybe it's a particular class that stresses you out more than others. Hopefully not PE class. Hopefully not. Uh, Relationships, um, friendships, your job, money, your health. Those are all some examples that you could use for your top 7 things that stress you out. And I want you to put them in order. So number 1 being the most stressful, all the way down to number 7, which is not as stressful, but still a little bit stressful. And not only that, I want you to put 2 strategies that you can do to manage your stressors. Okay. I have an example, taking exams. You can begin studying at least one week in advance, and you can meet with a study group to help you not be as stressed when that exam comes. So yeah, that's an assignment. Let's do this Sunday, the 26th. And then your other assignment, I have this video here. I would encourage you to look over it. It goes more in depth, but what you're going to be doing, basically what you'll be doing is you're going to choose an online resource that you like to use or that you would see yourself using in the near future to help you with stress. It could be a website. It could be an app on the phone. It could be a podcast that you like to listen to or you may like to listen to. It could be a video on YouTube. Um, I've had many different um, answers that students have given me. Maybe it's a Spotify playlist to your favorite music. But anything online that you can have access online that you could see yourself using in real life to help reduce stress. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part is I want you to go to this Google Doc link, highlight it, go to Google Doc, you open up, and this is a Google Doc, or not Doc, excuse me, Google Slides presentation that you will fill out. You're going to edit your own slide that has your name. So find your name, you'll edit your slide, and what you'll be doing is you're going to, in your slide that has your name on it, you're going to you're going to have the name of the website, the podcast, the app, the video, the Spotify playlist, etc. How is it accessed? Are there any steps that you need to take? How it reduces your stress? And why would you recommend it to someone? All right, so here's a template that I found. Access via YouTube. It's a video that is called Meditation for Stress. Here's the link, 6 minutes long. Um, so yeah, that's all. This is how I want you all to edit your slide. And feel free to add pictures, change the layout. You cannot change the theme because it'll change the theme to the whole entire presentation. Um, but definitely add pictures, change the background if you want to. So yeah, and then the last part, I know it's a lot. First part is to find online resource. Second part, edit your slide. The last part is this is the forum. So you're going to look at other people's slides and what do you think of two students stress relieving sources? Do you feel as though it can help in individuals with their stress relief? So when you go in here and you add discussion topic, you can say response to slide. You can say you can say such and such student number one, their name, and then I really liked your slide because yeah, such and such. But it needs to be at least 50 words per response, totaling 100 words for two responses. But yeah, and that's your assignment that's due on the 26th, or I'm sorry, the 29th of April. So let's go back to stress management. Here you go. It's due on Wednesday, the 29th. And then you have a test. Your test will be due, it will open on Saturday, the 2nd, 8 o'clock, and it will close on Sunday, the 3rd. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Um, it's a shorter chapter, so it's a shorter time frame, shorter time span. Um, and always let me know, y'all, if you want to complete your test in the testing center. Let me know ahead of time. All right, let's open up the module. You got, or excuse me, the PowerPoint, stress management. Okay. Make sure you know what is stress. Stress is defined as the body's physical, mental, and emotional response to a particular stimulus. That stimulus being a stressor. Anything that causes stress. Is it work? Is it school? Is it your family? Is it money? Okay. Stressor is a specific stimulus or situation that causes stress. And you got eustress. Eustress is positive stress. So think of a wedding. Wedding ceremony is a joyous event. Two people coming together as one, but leading up to it, it can be stressful. Planning the event, the wedding, can be stressful. That's why people hire wedding planners, so hopefully it eliminates the stress off yourself. Distress is the negative stress. This is when if you lose a loved one, someone just in your family passes away, it's unfortunate, causes distress, negative stress. You lost your job. Um, you get a really bad injury. That's distress. That's the kind of stress you never want to have. But unfortunately, we will experience it. You have the Yerkes-Dodson law, and essentially what this law is that it says if you experience a temporary stress response, it can result in positive. It can be positive. Um, we all will, we all have taken exams. That hopefully is a temporary response, stress response. Um, hopefully you've gotten enough sleep the night before. Hopefully um, you've got enough sleep. you've had adequate amount of meals that day. But that is an example of a stress response that's temporary, and hopefully it enhances your focus. Okay, that's just one example. Um, so yeah, Yerkes Dawson law says stress response, if temporary, it's not chronic, it's not ongoing, can be positive. Homeostasis, I'm sure you have heard of homeostasis. Your body strives to maintain a stable and consistent physiological state called homeostasis. Your heart rate wants to be at a certain level. Your blood pressure, your breathing rate, your body temperature, your body pH, or your blood pH, excuse me. If when a stressor disrupts this state, it triggers a physiological response. And the response is known as the general adaptation syndrome. Make sure y'all read through the different stages. Stage 1, alarm. Stage 2, resistance. Stage 3, exhaustion. Okay. Then you got managing stress. Exercise, how exercise can help manage your stress. Mindfulness, make sure y'all know what mindfulness is. Yoga, not only does yoga help with your flexibility, like we learned, and your coordination, but also it can help with your stress levels. Studies show that the more involved you are with yoga and meditation, it can help with your stress levels. And don't forget about resiliency. It's overcoming adversity. Okay. If you get beaten down, if you've been bombarded with all these things, you experience burnout, how well can you be resilient? Can you overcome that adversity? Can you overcome those challenges? And seek out help if needed. It's no shame in that. Um, talk to someone. On campus, we have a counselor that is welcoming to anybody and everybody with their problems. Um, it happens, so it's no shame in that. All right, y'all. So that's it for the chapter. If y'all have questions, let me know. Um, but yeah, and then sometime next week, I will post a video involving in regard to your personal fitness plan. And probably, excuse me, on Monday, I will post a video about your personal fitness plan. So that will be the very last thing that we complete, and it's worth 10% of your overall grade. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a great rest of your day, great week, and I'll be in contact with y'all soon. See y'all next week.